Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Friday Night Game Night. Like I told you at the beginning of the month, there will be two for this month, for the month of August, because I missed last month. We are on quest number 11 for the Spirit Queen's Torment. Last episode, the last time you joined us, we took on the Tower of Earth, and tonight we will be going after the Tower of Water. We are in the final push to the end of Spirit Queen's Torment right here. We have the Tower of Water, the Tower of Air, the Tower of Fire, and then the Central Spire where we will take on the Spirit Queen herself. So, if you haven't been following or you want to see what has gotten us here, there will be a link to the playlist somewhere in this area right here. Also, as it turns out, today being Friday was also the first day of the Target Fall Geek Out. Ooh, there's that. If I remember to get up this morning, there should be a video for that talking about the first week, and that will be in here somewhere right now as well. And don't forget that next month, which happens in a few days, September, is of course Retro-tember, and me and the crew will be heading out, me, Uncle Britt, and a couple of others will be heading out to Oaks, PA for RetroCon. And then that just sets the theme for the whole month moving forward. We are into the holidays. We are in the, not only are we in the last push for Spirit Queen's Torment, we are in the final push of the year, if you can believe that or not. There's September, October, November, December. We only have 4 more months of this year left, and they are just going to fly by. So, oh, also, last month there was a issue with the app that it recorded, but it didn't record properly, so I wasn't able to put it on screen. I kind of like that better. Yes, we're almost done with this, and we're changing the format up a little bit. So I will put up the beginning, like when we enter the keep, when we enter the dungeon, and we get that dialogue. I'll put that up. You'll be able to see that. I'll put that in the center of the screen, so you can listen to that, look at that, read that. But then after that, I honestly think it's just going to be the board and the dice, because I feel like this didn't really add anything after I saw the video without it, because it drew more focus to the board, which is really what we should be looking at, the game, the board game, that experience. So we're going to try this night without the app as well. We will still have the dice rolling and we will have the board. Let me know what you think of that. So, now that we have all of that out of the way, we are on quest 11, the Tower of Water. So let's, speaking of the app, let's get the app open. Where did I put it? And let's see where we are for tonight. Okay. New quest. Friday Night Game Night. Scroll over. Spirit Queen's Torment.
Select a quest.
And here we are, the Tower of Water.
A shimmering blue entranceway allows access into the Tower of Water. Sylvana calls out to you with the Far Voice spell. You should be able to walk through that entrance. However, the entire tower appears to be underwater. There must be something that allows Zargon's forces to breathe. Find it before your breath runs out.
Oh, good. It's another underwater one. We did an underwater mission, an underwater quest a few quests ago. We had like enhanced movement or something. I can't remember what it was. I think we moved like an extra die or something when we were swimming. Oh, everybody is starting up here. So we will, I need to get the exterior door that they make for this. So we will put that there. And okay, so we have not many options. There's a closed door here. There is a blockade here. And there is a blockade here, right around the corner. The tower of water flows with a shimmering blue light as though made of liquid. When you enter the tower, you are submerged underwater and must hold your breath. You must find a way to breathe underwater in the tower of water. Okay. Find the element of water artifact to reveal a way to the next tower closer to the Spirit Queen's location. And that's like in the last one. We had to find the artifact of Earth, which was actually, who was it? Boren's armor, which is what Cone is wearing right now. The iron entrance door turns to liquid as you pass through it to enter the Tower of Water. While underwater, you have no source of air. Track your breath each turn throughout this quest. What? At the end of your turn, tap the button above to track how long you have held your breath. Oh, this is going to suck.
That these elemental towers should be desecrated in this way is the greatest offense.
Okay. Time to start. Let's see here. Okay, so the first one, we're just going to move them into door opening position as we always do. I'm not going to worry about rolling movement dice when there's no bad guys in there. So Cone is always our first one at the door. So we're going to bring him in to there. Whoops, no, too far. To there. No. And actually, we're going to change up the marching order a little bit because the next one in is going to be Hendrix. Because Cone over there, let's give an update. I redid everybody's character sheets to like get a better idea of everything we have. So Cone has a battle axe and a crossbow. He also has Bjorn's armor and a helmet, which gives him an attack dice of 4 in melee, 3 at ranged, and 5 defense dice. After re-outfitting them, Hendrix, our bard, who is actually more of a skald now at this point, is carrying a long sword and a crossbow. Both of them are an attack dice of 3, but the longsword lets him attack diagonally in melee. And he has chain armor, a shield, and a helmet. So he has an attack dice of 3 and also a defense die of 4. So he is actually our next big hitter, plus he has all of the bard abilities. Like, what was his... Okay, oh, he has so Cone has the most body points. Then we will bring in Mask. So Mask, our rogue, I gave her the bracers that Cone used to wear. So she has Orc's Bane, the Phantom Blade, short sword and dagger combo, a bandolier of daggers, and she's carrying the hand axe for a little bit of extra oomph on a ranged attack. And she's wearing bracers. So she has an attack dice of 2 with the short sword, 1 with the dagger, and a defense of 3. So she will be here. And then, of course, our next one, and bringing up the rear, is Nicolton, who will go right here, just at the edge of the door. And he I have been woefully underutilizing because he has the Wizard Staff, which is 2D instead of 1D. It also lets him attack diagonally. He has 2 daggers for ranged attacks. And he has a Ring of Fortitude, a Talisman of Lore, and the spell scrolls of Wrath, Tempest, and Courage. Plus, he has all of his spells. I have been severely underutilizing Nicolton here. Whoop, I have to hit this. Hold your breath. You have a limited number of turns to avoid drowning. Mark a tally on your character sheet for each turn you hold your breath. Have you made 7 tally marks? Wait. You have a limited number of turns to avoid drowning. Mark a tally on your character sheet for each turn you hold your breath. Have you made 7 tally marks? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so what I've done here, since I'm just keeping track of all of them, I circled 7 of the last body point boxes at the bottom of Nicolton's character sheet, and I'm just going to tick them off right there. Also, if you notice right here, I don't know if the light's too bright or if it's too far from the camera, but I completely forgot. I had asked last game, you know, how often do you carry characters over from quest to quest or from quest pack to quest pack? I forgot there's a tally along the bottom of the character sheet from 1 to 14 quests. And I get why. Like, this pack is 14 quests long. By the time they get to the end of it, they're going to be so decked out with gear, with armor, with everything, that they'll pretty much just run roughshod over anything that gets in their way. So I think that's the point, that like once they've played out 14 quests, they're too armored up, they have too many artifacts, too much gold, too many weapons, too many armor to like for it to be any kind of challenge in the next quest that you would play. So once they hit 14 quests, they become well-off, retired adventurers. So there we go. We have 7 circles. Have you made 7 tally marks? Yes. You have taken too long. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see what they're saying. Go back. It's not that you make 7 tally marks. You have to make a tally mark every time you do this. So this is the first one. There we go. Have you made 7? No. You have managed to hold your breath underwater, but must find an air source soon. Okay. So, now, let's go back to Cone. Let's open this door. So now we have a open door here, and we have a closed door here. Oh, great. And we have 2 skeletons that we have to dispatch quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be up the duff. All right. So, let's lay our... Where's our skeleton card at? Let's lay our skeleton card here. 2 attack, 2 defense, 1 body. So hopefully we will be able to dispatch them with a quickness. And now we roll for movement for Cone. Wait. Yep, that's everything. 6. All right, let's get in here. He's going to hug the wall and come to here. And now he will attack. And with his battle axe, because he is carrying a battle axe, he gets 4 attack dice. 2 hits. Okay, and the skeletons have 2 defense dice. Okay, yeah, 2 hits. Okay, so that one is no more. So cool, this skeleton is defeated. And now we will bring in Hendrix. Let's roll some movement dice for him. 8. So we'll bring him in, hugging the wall. And now he will attack. 3 attack dice with his long sword. Eesh. 1 hit against 2 defense. No defense. Only 1 hit point, right? Yep. Okay. So that one is deceased. So let's not waste any more time. So we're not going to search for traps. We're not going to search for secret doors. We're not going to search for treasures. We're just going to get rid of this skeleton. And we're going to push forward because I don't know what happens next. So we're going to bring in Mask. And she's going to step here. Not yet. And then we're going to bring in Colton. And he's going to back her up. And now we have to hit the button because that's the end of the turn. We make another hash mark. Have you made 7 tallies? No. You have managed to hold your breath underwater, but must find an air source soon. We know. So that is why she is just going to open this door now, and we're just going to bust through. Okay, so we have a closed door here. And we have an open door here now. an abomination. Right there. And we're going to use our translucent skeletons because they just look cool right here. Okay. So it's her turn. So there is the skeleton, and here is the abomination. We're going to try and get her up to the skeleton so that hopefully the big guns can go in there against the abomination. What am I doing? I need movement dice, not combat dice. We're just going to try and like power through this. Oy vey. Okay. So she can only come into here. Nuts. But, hey man, she has that bandolier of daggers. It's only one attack dice, but let's see what happens. She's going to throw her dagger and a miss. Okay. It is, we'll say it's Cone's turn next, and then now we'll go in order. This is going to suck. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so he comes down face to face with the abomination. All right, 4 attack dice, and abomination has what? 4 defense, 3 defense, and 2 body points. Swing that axe, Cone. Let's see what happens. Oh, 2 hits. Nice, nice. Okay. And what's the defense? 3 defense. No defense. He takes out the abomination. Nice. Okay. So the abomination is down. Now we have Hendrix next. $10. Will that bring him in? Bring him down to here. 3 attack dice against our skeleton. Ooh, only 1 hit. He has 2 defense. All he needs is 1. Ah, defend, defend. Okay, who's up? Nicolton. Come on, big man. 9. Comes down here. He will attack on an angle with his pokey poke. 2 dice. Ooh, 1 hit. We have 2 defense. We have no defense. Nicolton takes out... Is he a wizard? Maybe he's a cleric. He defeats the undead. And that is the end of that turn. Fortunately. So... Okay. 3 rounds underwater, 4 left to go. Isn't that going to suck if I'm supposed to be searching for treasure? Yes, I know. Hold my breath. Okay, so Cone's turn. We're going to move him to this door. And then we're just going to open it and flood the zone. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, there's a treasure chest. There's going to be bad guys in here too. No? No bad guys. Okay. We're going to move him into here. Whoops, I forgot the open door. We're going to move him into here. Since there are no villains in here. The water currents flow, the water currents flow swiftly here, making it difficult to swim. Each square in these rooms requires 2 movement points to traverse. What? Okay. Search for traps. No traps. Okay. So since we are on a movement penalty, which I didn't realize, I am going to roll. Because we're on a timer and there's a movement penalty in here, I am going to roll to get Mask in, or to at least get somebody in to this treasure chest. 12. Nice. Oh, wait. That's right. So, actually, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that still gets her there because she has 12. Okay, cool. Okay, so search for treasure. In the chest, you discover 4 blue glowing orbs. While holding one of these enchanted orbs, you are able to breathe underwater. Okay, so they just stressed us out for no reason at all. Okay, so what do I do? Tap on these. The orb of water breathing allows heroes to breathe underwater. Carry the orb. Okay. Carry the orb. Oh, no, wait. Okay, drop the orb. And then, what am I doing? And then, Cone. Colton. Wait. Place the revealed pieces on your... He's going to carry one. No. And then... Okay, let's bring... So we have to move him to this, and he's going to pick that up, carry the orb. Okay. So let's bring her in. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. It keeps... Now I do wish you had a view of this because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, so carry that. Okay, so she has 2, so drop 1. Okay, so now we have to bring Colton in. Yeah. To grab it. I do wish I had the app up now so you could see the chaos that is ensuing for this. So now he carry 1. Okay, so basically they just wanted to make sure that everybody has an orb. Great, because now there's little orbs on the icons for the players. Why wouldn't everybody have one? That's what I don't get. And why would you want to drop it? Okay, so now that we are all breathing, let's set up for some door busting. All right, so Colton goes there. Mask goes there. Hendrix goes there. And then Cone goes here. Yeah, and we no longer have that button anymore that we have to hit since everybody can breathe. We can see around corners apparently now too. Okay, so this is blocked off. There is a door here. That's wild that they just showed us that. And then this is blocked off. And then this is blocked off. And then we have an abomination. Okay, roll some dice. Time to move. So let's get the skeleton out of there. And there's our abomination. So let's see what's cracking. 4. Yay. 2. 1, 2. Current in this area swim more easily. You may move 2 extra squares when you first enter this area. Okay, so he's back to his normal movement, so he should be able to move 2 more. 2, and then he gets 2 extras, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then he gets 2 extra for the flow. And I sprung a spear trap. What am I going to learn? I forgot all about that. Roll 1 attack die. All right. Next, what did I get? Heroic shield. You dodge quickly and avoid the spear. Sweet. Okay. There we go. All right. Hendrix is up next. So, okay. So 7. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then move 2 more, and he gets to engage. Okay. Yes, we know. Okay, so now he swings with his mighty longsword. 1 hit. And theirs is a defense of 3. Oh, 1 hit. Okay, now it's Mask's turn. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, but not enough to get past. Dang it. Because she has an ability that would let her sidestep around to get behind him. But she needs 1 more step. It's because of the penalty in here that screwed them up. Okay, whoop, no, move her. Yes, yes. And now Nicolton. 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, bummer. Okay. For the first time tonight, Zargon's turn. And of course he's going to attack. Okay, 1 hit. And Hendrix has a defense of 5. Wild. One defense. 1 hit, 1 defense. All right. Okay, so we're back to this. So it is Hendrix's turn. Swinging with the longsword. 3 dice. 3 hits. Okay, only 1 of these has to hit. 3 defense. Nice. No more. All right. Okay, so we have Cone in the next lineup. You know what? He's going to search for traps. Of course there aren't any. She's going to search for secret doors. Oh, I guess this is blocked off. This didn't open up, so I'm guessing then there should be a blockade here then. It just doesn't show it on the app, but you also can't really go down that hallway either. Okay. But she is going to search for secret doors. None? Okay. So let's get down to this doorway. We will bring Cone down to here. We will move Hendrix to here. We will bring Mask in here, and we will bring him into there. So Hendrix is first, tucking him all the way into the corner here. And then Mask, stopping right there. Then we have Nicolton coming up behind. And then Cone is our doorbuster with his big Horkin axe and his plate mail. Yes, open that door. Okay, So we have closed door here, open door here. Anything else in here? What are those? Zombies, I think. Yes, zombies. Okay, so we got 2 zombies. I am not terribly concerned about the bad guys anymore at this point because we're not going to drown. And that was really my big concern was drowning. Okay, so there's our zombies. 2 attack, 3 defense, 1 hit point. So here are our zombies. 1 down here in the corner and 1 right here. Okay. Let's get Cone in there and let's party. 9. All right, so we're going to bring him in. You make your way to calm waters, resume normal movement rules again. Oh, is this going to change from room to room? All right, 4 attack dice. Swinging his great axe. 2 hits. The zombie has 3 defense. The zombie has no defense. That zombie is no more. So we get rid of him. And then we bring in Hendrix. Next in line. Who knew that the Bard would have been the next big gun? That's why I'm saying he's more of like a Skald at this point. 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But he can still use his crossbow. Okay, so, and the crossbow still has an attack of 3 as well. So he has an open line of fire to that zombie. So his crossbow gives him 2 hits as well. And we got, I keep flipping them around, 3 defense dice. 1 hit, but if that's all it takes. Done. Wait, doesn't it? 1 body point. Oh, that's a mummy. Oh, bollocks. Okay, that is not a zombie. That's a mummy right there. So that means... Woof. An underwater mummy. There we go. So how many hit points does he have? He has 2. And 4 defense dice. Well, I didn't roll 1 die enough, but hey, that's what happens on these big jobs. Okay, who's next? Mask. Mask is next. So we're going to bring her in. Ooh, more than enough. We're going to bring her down around and behind. She, of all people, sprung a trap. Oh, no. Okay. Roll a combat die and shield. Sweet. She deftly dodges. All right. So what do we got? So she's going to dual wield. So we have first her short sword, which is a big whiff. And then we have her dagger, which is 1 hit, and the mummy has a defense of 4. Oof. 1, oh, figures. It figures. Okay. So who's up next? We have Nicolton. So let's bring Nicolton in. Whoop, wrong dice. Let's bring Nicolton in. And we're just going to get him in the room. Because like I said, I have severely been underutilizing him. So what do we got here? Let's use Fire of Wrath, his spell, not his scroll. So we're just going to bring him in here. And he, actions, cast a spell, fire, Fire of Wrath. Cast on this one. And failed. Mummy, remove the mummy's miniature from your game board. Fireball underwater. Why not? It's magic. Okay, so there is one spell used. We'll set that off to the side. All right. See, we got to start using his magic more often. He's a mage, for goodness sakes. I have a feeling in the next quest that we do, if we do another quest pack like this, I may not use a mage because I haven't properly been utilizing a mage. All right. Okay, so now we come back around. Cone, search for, we've already done traps, but let's do it again. No. Mask. Search for secret doors. No. Hendrix. First time searching for treasure. Search for treasure. Let's draw a treasure card. Shuffle, 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 and boom. Wandering monster. Great. Who are our wandering abominations? Swims in from the side. Okay. All right, so it gets to attack. Total miss. Intimidated by our Skald. Because, yes, he is a Skald. Okay. So, 3 attack dice. 1 hit. What was his defense? What was the Abomination's defense? The Abomination has 3 defense dice. No defense on that one, so the Abomination takes 1 hit. Mark that. Done. All right. Who do we got next? We're going to bring Cone up next. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough to put him here. Okay. 4 attack dice. 4 attack dice. Oh, wow. 4 hits. 3 defense, right? Yeah, so he automatically takes 1 hit, which is all that's needed. So he is no more. All right. There goes our Abomination. Put this back at the bottom of the deck. And let's get into door busting positions. All right. All right, so where's Mask? Mask is on this side. Hendrix is on this side. Nicolton is bringing up the rear. And then Conan goes to the door. Yes. Okay, so we have a closed door here. We have an open door here where we just came through, and that's it. So we're going to take 1 step in. The flow of the currents in this area allows you to swim more easily. You may move 2 extra squares when you first enter. Great, we're searching for traps. No traps. Okay. We'll bring Mask in. Just loop her around here. Yes, we know. Secret doors. None. Okay. So we're going to bring Nicolton in here. And then Hendrix here. And now we are going to search for treasure. Treasure card. All right, shuffle and deal. We are definitely being funneled more in this one than we were in the last one. Like there, no pun intended considering this is the Tower of Water, but there's a definite flow. Like they're even blocking areas off that like, it's a river basically. We're playing through an underground river. Oh, we have a potion of healing. that's always good. In a bundle of rags, you find a small bottle of bluish liquid. You can drink this healing potion at any time, restoring the number of body points equal to the roll of one movement of 1d6. You cannot, however, expand your starting number of body points. Okay, yeah. Cool. All right. Healing potions are always a good thing, and we only really have one, but we do have a bunch of spells for healing. All right. So we're just going to move him over here. We're going to move Nicolton here. Mask. And then Cone. Yes. Okay. So this closed door goes here. We now have an open door here. We have 2 abominations. Yay. And here. There. You shall not pass. And that's it. Okay. Movement dice. Who knows what the movement penalty is going to be in here. 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're going to bring Cone in to here. The water currents flow swiftly here, making it difficult to swim. Each square in these rooms requires 2 movement points to traverse. Nice. Okay, so that means he can only come up to here. 4 attack dice. Let's do this. Woof. 4 hits. Okay. Defense dice of 3. He's dead. He's so dead. There's so much collateral damage. I wish it would carry over to the next guy. Okay. Time to move Hendrix in. 6, 8, 10, 11. All right. So we're going to move him in and just bring him. Yes, we know it's difficult to swim. We're just going to bring him straight up. Feed me, Seymour. All right. 3, 3. Whiff. Swing and a big miss from our battle bard. All right. Mask is next. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So she can only come into here because of the movement penalty. And now our wizard. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me see something here. What do we got? We're just going to bring him in. Whoops. We're just going to bring him in here. Like I said, we're going to start using his spells more. Once again, 11 quests into it, and we're changing up how we do this. And we're going to use sleep on him. It is an air spell, correct? No, it's a water spell. It's a water spell. It should get bonus under here. Okay, water spell and sleep. No line of sight. Wait. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. Okay, no, that was 9. 7, yeah, 8, 9. Okay, cool. So we can send him there. Now let's try. We put him. Wait, where is he? He's right here. Please tell me that's line of sight. Please tell me that's line of sight. Please tell me that's line of sight. Cast spell. Water. Sleep. Cast the spell. Boom. Wow, that was a wasted spell. He made his saving throw, for lack of a better term. This game doesn't actually have saving throws, but you know what I'm saying. He rolled his Spellbreaker. Yes, it is Zargon's turn at this point, and he is just going to attack the Bard. One hit on Hendrix, and Hendrix has a defense of 5, believe it or not. Like that screwed with my head when I realized that he was just as resilient as Cone, but Cone has 8 body points. He only has 5 body points. Woof. Okay, he takes 1 hit. Okay, so that is 4 right there. Wow, 5 defense and no shields. That kind of blows. Okay, Cone's turn. So, oh, yeah, plenty. So let's turn him so that we can just bring Cone up to here. No, we're not going to open the door. No. 4 attack. Two hits. And he has, what, 3 defense? 3 defense. No defense. He is obliterated. All right. So I think that was honestly like the biggest fight we've had so far. All right, so mask, actions, search for traps. Ooh, this seems suspicious. Holy cow. Okay. So right there is a trap. All right. We're going to have Nicolton search for secret doors. No secret doors. And now Hendrix will search for treasure. Draw a card, any card. Okay. Remember, shuffle the treasure cards. Whoopsie. Well, that's a mess. Shuffle them up some more since I saw some of them. All right, and boom. Gold. Amidst old rags, tattered fur robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of 15 gold. All right. Oh, yeah, by the way, the team has, what is it? Hendrix is our banker. He has 325 gold at this point. So now it's going to be 340 gold. So let's just prepare them for our door-busting maneuver. So we're just going to bring him up to here, to there. We're not even going to mess with that because there's no need to. Actually, no, we're going to swap these two around. Okay, back to Cone. Open the door. That's all we got. I don't like that. Whoops. So we open this door and all I can see is here and here. This one's weird. So let's take a step out. Okay. So we have a closed door here. This is blocked off. Whoop, this is blocked off. And that's blocked off. That shouldn't be a surprise. Yep, that's blocked off there. Okay. Oh, and it's a mummy. Poof. Ugh. Water mummies. Okay. And another mummy. All right. Let's pick up the door that I dropped. Okay. So that was technically his movement coming out, so he can't do anything else. Wait, he has a crossbow, doesn't he? He does. So he can at least shoot. He's going to shoot this one, the closer one. Hold on, let's get this out of the way. These are mummies, right? Yes. Okay. So back to our mummy. with 3 attack, 4 defense, 2 hit points. Okay, so crossbow of 3 attack dice. Okay, 2 hits, not bad, not bad. He doesn't use the crossbow that much. Defense of 4. Holy cow. I believe he smeared that mummy. He did. The spear, so underwater, it would be a spear gun. Okay, Hendrix is up next. Let's get him out here and into the fight. Even if he doesn't come up all the way to this guy, he does have a crossbow as well, so it's good to get him out there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we come through. And he can come all the way up. Resume normal movement speed. Great. Okay. So up to here. Long sword. Ooh, 3 hits. Nice. Defense dice of 4. One defense. Oh, 2 hits. So that one is out of the game too, I believe. Yes. All right. Nice. Okay. So let's just bring Mask out. Yeah. And I doubt it, but search for secret doors. None. Okay. So Hendrix is pretty much going to stay where he's at. We're going to bring Cone over to the door. No, we're going to bring Mask up behind him. And then we'll bring out Nicolton. And now we go back to Cone and we open... Whoop, let's get these guys into position before we do anything else. They have turned into an extermination squad. So yeah, like... And this is supposed to be one of the higher level quests that after... I can't imagine them doing anything else after Quest 14. They would just murder everything. Okay, so we have a closed door here. We have an open door here. Not a whole lot of furniture in the Tower of Water. And that's all we got. So, of course, we're going to bring him in. I moved 2 extra movement squares. Great. We're going to bring him in. First thing we're going to do is search for traps. Ooh, this seems suspicious. Woof. Right there. Okay, so right here at this door, there is a trap right there. Bring Hendrix in. Now let's move him last. Bring her in. Bring in Mask. And we will search for secret doors. Highly doubt it. Nope. And Nicolton we'll bring into this corner over here. And then Hendrix we're going to bring in. And he's going to search for treasure. Pick a card. We're about due for a wandering monster, I feel. But we'll see. Like the wandering monsters you keep adding into the deck, the treasure cards you pull out, so your chances of wandering monsters increase with every shuffle. And yes, we have a wandering monster, which is going to be an abomination. Okay. Alright. So. Attack dice of 3 with his long sword. Let's get our abomination card in here. And... there we go. All right. Woof. 1. Defense dice 3. So, okay. 1 hit. Oh, wait, that's right. He goes first. Well, that was a wasted roll. Okay, 2 hits with a defense of 5. Two hits. Oh, man. Okay, so Hendrix is down to 2. Yikes. All right. Now it's their turn. Now Hendrix gets to attack. 1 hit. I liked his other roll better. Defense. Well, still has 1 point of damage done. Okay. And just because he's there, we're going to move to Colton. He's just going to attack on diagonal with his pokey poke. Let's see what he can do with his staff. 1 hit. Oh, now that will be funny. 3 defense dice. Nope. He defends. Okay. So now we will move to Cone, who is... We don't have to roll movement dice because he's just going to move 1 up to here. 4 attack dice. 2 hits. Nice. 3 defense dice for our abomination. And he is no more. All right. So that is the end of the abomination. Okay. So we put this back to the bottom of the deck. So we have a trap here. We have a trap here. Not even messing with them. Don't want to get involved. Let's just dodge them. No need to try and disarm them. Okay. So we'll put Cone here. We'll put Hendrix here. Mask will go here. And then Colton will go there. Okay. Where's Mask? Mask is here. Hendrix is here. Colton is here. And then Cone is right at the door. Yes, we will open. Okay. Door. Definitely being herded. Oh my goodness. 2 more abominations. 1 here and 1 here. Biggins. That's it. Okay. 6, 7, 8. So as long as movement speed is normal in here, we're just going to bring, you know what? Yeah, we're just going to bring Cone in and put him right into the mix of it. Resume normal movement speed. Okay, we're just going to put him right into the middle of it, and he's going to attack this guy. Woof. Not your best showing. And that guy defends. Okay. Now we have Hendrix that we're going to bring in. And... Okay, movement dice first. Seven. So let's see here. You know what? We're just going to bring him up to here so that he can attack. Two hits. That's good. I feel better about that. 2 hits, 3 defense. 2 hits. So that guy, I think, is pretty much... Yeah, this one is no more. Hendrix put that one down. Cool. Mask is up next. Six, 7, 8. Plenty. So we're going to bring her up and around to here. Now when she's flanking somebody, one of her special abilities here is, let me see. Opportunistic Striker. Once per turn, you may throw 1 extra combat die when attacking a monster or another hero. Do not discard after use. So if she does ambidextrous, she gets 2 attacks that equal a total of 3 dice. if she uses this, she gets 1 attack that equals a total of 3 dice. But I kind of like the idea of right now being able to throw 3 dice instead of 2 and then 1. So we have 2 hits here, 1 miss, and okay. Oh, two strikes. She has eliminated the abomination. Sweet. Okay. So, so Nicolton's going to come in, and even though the team has been all over the place at this point, search for traps. No traps. Okay. Cone. Search for secret doors. I doubt it. Nope. Okay. And then Hendrix. Search for treasure. Draw a card. Oh, wait. We brought him in. I almost forgot. Another wandering monster. Sweet. Okay. We'll just say one of them wasn't completely dead yet. He gets back up. He's ready to swing. All right. Total misses. Nice. Hendrix gets to go. Long sword. 3 attacks. Total misses. Okay. Okay. And then we come back around. So our next one is Cone, who is right there, who can attack. 2 hits. Whoop, that was a hit. You saw it. Y'all saw it. And 3 defense. 1 defense, so 1 hit. And now we have, you know what? We're just going to go with Mask because she's right there. And we're going to do the short sword and dagger. We're going to go ambidextrous on him. So, miss. And then the dagger. Miss. She has not been doing well. And then Nicolton, we're just going to move up and attack with the staff on a diagonal. Oh, this will be funny. Poke. Dead. Really dead this time. Okay. To the door. Once again. The door. Door. Nicolton will stay here. Well, Nicolton will stay there. Then we'll bring Cone in. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we have furniture. We have a flooded bookshelf. And we have a... Where is the alchemist's table? Here we go. And we have a flooded alchemist's table. And we have a skeleton. And... Will this one be easier to fit in here? No, absolutely not. Well, yeah, it will be. Okay, so there we go. Abomination, skeleton. All right. So Cone is going to move in. Let's open the door. Oh, and there's no closed door. So what we're looking for has to be in here. He's going to bring it. 4 attack dice. Whoops. 2 hits. 3 defense. Cone has said, I have had enough of you and your kind. Okay. All right. So he's out of the picture. Now all we have is a skeleton to contend with. So Hendrix is up next. Movement dice. 5. Oh, that should be enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Three. 1 hit. Well, he only needs 1 hit point. How many defense does he have? 2. 1 hit. An X-skeleton. Okay. We're going to bring in Mask. Search for traps. None. We're going to bring in Colton. It has to be in here. If it's not, I'm definitely searching secret doors. And search for treasure. You find 200 gold coins in a chest. Okay, so we add 200 onto our total. There better be more than that. On the alchemy table, you discover a potion vial that you recognize as the Elixir of Life. Draw the Elixir of Life artifact card and add that item to your character sheet. That's actually the second one that we have because Mask is carrying one already. So we have 2 Elixirs of Life. Picking up the vial, you sense this is the one of the keys needed to advance through the towers, the artifact of water. The exit reveals itself. Make your way through the doors to the narrow walkway that connects the tower, this tower, to the Alabaster Tower of Air. A message engraved in stone reads, each tower is empowered by an artifact. All 4 must be gained to access the final tower. This is very video game. Oh, and look, it's all the way back here. The door opens. Okay. So, Cone, just for giggles, we're going to search for secret doors up here because I'll feel bad if we miss one. No. Okay. As I always do, if there's going to, because of large movement, I'm just going to move everybody from here to here. There's going to be a jump because I'm not going to make you watch me move these things all through what we've already been back through. So, be back in a second. Okay, here we are. We are lined up at the final door. The stairs undoubtedly are going to be in here, yeah, it has to be stairs because it's in the middle of the tower. Who knows if there's going to be anything else in there? Let's just open the door and see what we got. Okay, so yeah. Stairs. Okay. Get rid of this. Open door. Yeah. And there's nothing in there. Okay. That seems a little anticlimactic. I was expecting a boss battle, like maybe a gargoyle, a stone gargoyle that's just like, I can't swim. Okay. That's it. Exit this quest. Barbarian, you have reached the exit that leads to the Tower of Air. Do you wish to exit this quest? Yes. All right. So Cone is out. He's at the stairs. We'll do Nicolton next. Wizard, yes, I wish to exit. Mask is next. Yes, okay. And then Hendrix. Okay, so what does it say here? Having found a means to breathe underwater, you have recovered the second artifact and completed the trials of the Tower of Water. As you emerge from the water, the enchantment on the orbs fades, leaving nothing but worthless glass, of course. And that's it. That is the end of the Tower of Water. I definitely liked the Tower of Earth better, but this had its charm to it as well. The changing of the movement got a little bit annoying, but like I said, you can see that there's a definite flow to it, and that is absolutely intentional. Water, flow, like a river. I get that. That's cool. I wish there was more furniture. I always like when there's more furniture going on. But what did you think of this one? Actually, I thought this one, for being like an end game tower, this one was kind of easy, but The whole drowning thing did have me stressed at the beginning because I wasn't sure where this was going or what exactly we were looking for. Obviously, there was going to be an artifact within reach to get us through that, which was those spheres that let us breathe underwater. I just didn't know what the plan was. Also, using the Colton's magic more, that's always a bonus. So that is it for this month. We will be playing again next month in September. And then in October, we'll have 2 more games, one at the beginning of the month. And then we will end this on Halloween night, no matter what night that falls on. I forget what day of the month Halloween is this year. What did you think of not having the app over there and being able to just focus on the board, having the board larger in the screen? If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. I'm always interested to know like what works best. But honestly, last month when I was watching this, I kind of liked being able to focus on the board rather than having the electronics going on over there. I think this gave it more of like a gaming feel. So that was why I decided to do that again this night. So like I said at the beginning, what do we got? 3 more quests for this. Also the beginning of Target Fall Geek Out. Check that out. And in a couple of days, I'll come back for Sunday Show and Tell, which will be the last day of the month, and that will herald us right into Retro-tember. So I will see you Sunday. Thank you for hanging around until the end. While you're here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. The subscriber count has been climbing quickly lately, and it would be really cool if we could hit 2,000 by the end of the year. If you'd like to support the show, please consider joining the Steel Core by becoming a channel member or a subscriber through my Ko-fi page. Links in the description below. Members get perks like access to a members-only Discord, access to members-only monthly videos, and eventually members-only live streams. All of this for $1 a month. As always, play well, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.